It's 9:31. It's the Morning Zoo at 97.1 ZHT. And cloudy today, highs of 35 for your Friday, according to Damon Yanni from Fox 13. 34 as you get up right now. We have Royal Bliss in studio.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Just enjoyed some wonderful Denny's food.
Yeah?
Which is always really good in the gut. So
that one right here on the corner?
Yeah.
Their sign is hurting, bro.
I know.
They're down to
blinking.
one flashing Y.
they're trying to be
I didn't even see a Y this morning. I don't
It-
think it's working at all.
Yeah,
Well,
it is. It blinked.
Is it working? Okay.
Yesterday it wasn't. Today it was blinking.
Times are tough there at the Denny's.
Yeah.
Times are tough. It's the economy, man. It's hitting electric signs
Even
all over
hitting
the
Denny's.
country. Yeah.
So for the people that don't know, Royal Bliss, I'm going to play a little sample of this song. I love this song. When this song came out, when was it released? A couple months ago?
July or August.
Okay, so back in the summer.
That Save Me came out.
And I thought, is this new Candlebox? You sound like the lead singer of Candlebox.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Kevin, yeah.
Yeah, and you guys have actually played with those dudes.
We're going on tour with them in
Kevin.
March.
He just threw down the first name. Oh, you mean Kev?
Yeah, it's really
Kev.
weird. Okay, like
You
all of
know.
us grew up listening to Candlebox. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Tommy
Heck
did
yeah.
his newspaper route listening to Candlebox on his bicycle, and we've gotten to play with them probably 3 times over the past year. And we just did New Year's Eve in Reno, and now I have like the singer's number in my phone. And I feel all cool.
Is that
like,
surreal then, just
Yeah,
to be
it's-
hanging?
it's
And
definitely
you're
weird.
hanging on the same playing field.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's really awkward that he's actually, when I damaged my vocal cords a few months back, he was really concerned and like texting, "How's it doing? Are you healing up all right?" And just an awesome guy, really concerned, gave me a lot of really good advice because I'm poor and don't have
You
health
should throw him a
insurance, so-
phone call and tell him that, they should put out an album. It's been a while.
No, they had
They
one
just
just come
put it
out.
out.
Oh,
Yeah,
did they?
new
Oh, gosh,
Candlebox,
thank
man.
God.
Yeah, it just came
that
out, yeah.
well,
And it sounds good. It is
Yeah.
good. Now this song here, dude, I love this song. I was drunk.
I was drunk. I was loud. I wasn't.
Is this thing getting airplay like all across the country?
It's starting to pick up really heavy. Like, we didn't even think it was going to be a single. It wasn't even on the radar.
Are
for a
you
single.
kidding? The first time I heard
Wow.
this, and then I'm singing it, and we've been sampling it a lot, kind of teasing that you guys are coming in studio.
Yeah.
This song, I think, is going to be like just huge if it's not already.
I
across
hope,
the country.
man.
How is it doing?
Well, it kind of picked up on its own. We didn't send it out. We didn't do anything like to promote the CD to any radio stations. And all of a sudden, radio stations just started playing it. And we started seeing it on Media Base, which is like a charting format for those that don't know.
Right.
And so at that point, Capitol, we had been downstream to a lower label on EMI just to help us out while they were transitioning from the buyout. And then Capitol came back and was just like, what's going on with this song? Did you guys give your CD out? And I'm like, no, we sent out a few samples, and program directors were just sending it around across the country, and it started getting airplay. And so they're like, all right, we're going to upstream, we're going to jump on and start helping you guys. And they still haven't even started helping, but I think it was something like 50 in the country yesterday or something.
That needs to be.
And we just got added to 3 more stations.
That sounds
Right.
like a movie. That's a song that would be
on a
in
soundtrack.
movie.
Yeah, like,
Definitely a big movie.
and it very well could be. It very well could be. I mean, this is a song, and it's so damn catchy. It really is, and you like over and over, and it's an easy song to learn. I'm not good with lyrics.
Yeah.
It's one that you can kind of sing along
it's really
to.
basic. I wrote it while I was asleep and just kind of got up, and I thought it was somebody else's song, and I'm like, I don't think this is someone else's song, and just laid it down. And I'm trying to get in touch with Willie Nelson because I'd really like to do it with him.
Oh,
Man, I think
wow.
that'd be
Funny.
perfect. He can do his own version about smoking or something. Sorry, Mo.
Hey,
You're
let's
smoking cigarettes, right? Yeah.
let's tell the story. So you guys obviously local. If you didn't figure that out, Royal Bliss local guys. So you formed in what, 97? Okay.
Yeah, 97.
Okay, and then you guys all friends from high school or what? What's the deal? What's the background?
3 of the guys went to Highland High School together. Our original bass player also went to Highland, so they all knew each other and kind of jamming together. I went to Skyline and was just dating a girl that went to Highland and kind of, ran into each other. And I was playing solo at Geppetto's at the time, like just, Geppetto's.
Hey, that's
pizza
over in
place.
my neck of the over on holiday. Yeah, right there.
That's where I started, man. And all I do is just make up songs about people eating pizza in there. And
Yeah.
they wouldn't know because they weren't listening to me. So I'd sing about the blonde in the corner. And
But this is cool.
That's funny.
And this is what I love about you guys, and I'm really stoked for you because you've signed with Capitol EMI.
Yeah.
But the way you describe kind of 10 years of just busting your ass, as you call them, your college years.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys, this is like your
Exactly
college.
what it is.
You know?
I have a lot of friends now that have been, going to college for 10 years and getting their masters and everything. And it's like we finally feel, with a major label CD coming out, like this is our graduation. And I want to put the plaque on the wall, hopefully a platinum plaque on
That'd
the
be
wall.
awesome.
Cool.
And that'll be like we finally did it because it's such a learning process. from day one where we thought we could, we were the best in the world and we're going to take over everything and be retired by 24 in beach houses. It was
and how
really
long did
big.
that kind of to boom, like to the reality to set in, like, man, this is rough. How long was that?
It was about 4 or 5 years
Really?
Into it, where it was just like, we were doing really well in Salt Lake, starting to tour.
And I remember, man,
And-
you're everywhere. You couldn't skip a rock without hearing Royal Bliss playing here or there, opening up, for this band or that band.
And then it just kind of hit us that, this is going to be a long haul. There's so many other bands out there trying to do the exact same thing that we're doing and just getting radio play and just, bringing people to their shows. And we really started taking it serious at that point. Like, this is a career. We need to promote ourselves even harder. It doesn't matter how good of a musician you are or what kind of songs you're writing. No one's going to ever hear it if you don't tell them about it.
So is that what you would suggest to people that are listening, dudes and bands right now that are struggling? I mean, it's all about it. You better be willing to work your butt off, right?
Exactly.
Or
it's 11 years later, here we are. Finally got a record deal last year, 10 years after being a band.
Yeah.
And we continue, like, all across the country to promote ourselves. We'll mail CDs to, newspapers and get on the websites and find people in all those cities and just be like, hey, we're coming through town. Take a listen, let us know what you think, and come to the show. I mean, it's nonstop self-promotion.
That's got to make you feel, though, like you have a sense of security in a way, though, because I always get a kick out of what, like, the flash in the pan, like, Bo Bye, like your American Idol type stars.
Yeah, you
that we
try
have
out, next
now.
thing you know, it's overnight, everybody knows about you, and then it's like, well, what have you done since then?
You're wearing a $200 baseball cap one day, and nobody cares about you the next.
It's true.
Yeah, and that's I think with us, that's the good thing. And a lot of bands that actually have longevity in the entertainment industry are bands that have been around a long time, that have really worked hard for 7 years and got to know each other and know what life is like on the road. That it's really hard to be able to deal with each other day in and day out.
It's like a marriage, and it's like even with this show to an extent. We've talked about. I mean, if you don't have people that you work with that you truly like, because you're going to get on like he'll get on my nerves, I get on his nerves, same, vice versa with Jessica. But if you don't truly like the people, then it's not going to work. So you guys must truly like each other.
We're
dig each other.
We're family at this point. It's just like brothers. And Tommy came in with us 2.5 years ago, and he just stepped right in. It was just like an instant click for us. He was something we really needed, and so it's if we get in a fight. We actually bought on this last tour. We bought some boxing gloves and headgear.
Yeah.
And so if it actually gets to that point, it's like
hasn't gotten to that point yet.
No, just for fun. Yeah, Chris and Taylor. Chris and Taylor went at it one night. It was pretty fun.
Why'd you have to let the other bass guy go? Is it like the fat chick from the Dixie Chicks? It just wasn't working out.
No, he had other things. He had another job, and we had just released our song "Devils and Angels" out to national airplay, and we started touring really heavy. And he just was just like, I can't tour. I got to make sure I'm paying my bills because we haven't made a lot of money at this.
Right.
And it's, scraping just to make it to the next month and pay your bills to keep keep the band growing. And it just gets more and more expensive the farther you get out in the United States. And he was just like, I want to pursue real estate and go in and do
Is he
things.
kicking himself now? Or
I don't know.
Have you talked to him?
I actually have not talked to him since he left the band. I mean, it wasn't a bad
No, it wasn't a bad
breakup at
parting,
all.
and you guys could...
We're
we
probably
definitely
making
sent him-
Tommy uncomfortable. It's like talking about an ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
He doesn't mind.
He's like, I'm in the band, man. I'm not doing real estate. I'm fine.
All right.
I'm
I
right
was
here.
just